Welcome to the Greenhorn Travelers channel.
You hear the deep, chest-rattling boom before you even see the colors. The humid night air smells faintly of sulfur and grilled street food. You are squeezed shoulder to shoulder with thousands of strangers along the river. Suddenly, the pitch-black sky shatters into a million glittering fragments of neon green and blistering gold. The reflection of the water makes it look like the river itself is exploding. Everyone around you collectively gasps, tilting their heads back until their necks ache. It is loud, chaotic, and completely overwhelming in the best possible way. You cannot look away now. When your hearing finally adjusts to the loud explosions, you start wondering how this massive showdown even started. Turns out, this is not just some random summer party. Back in 2008, Da Nang wanted to put itself on the map, shifting from a sleepy coastal town to a modern powerhouse. They invited pyrotechnic teams from across the globe to compete. Now, it is an annual summer clash of titans. But for the locals standing next to you, it is much more than a tourism stunt. It is a loud, proud declaration of how far their home has come. You watch a Vietnamese family spread out a picnic blanket on the pavement, passing around iced coffee and snacks. For them, these summer nights are about connection. Historically, fireworks here ward off bad luck and signal fresh beginnings, especially around Lunar New Year. This festival takes that old belief and stretches it across 2 months. Every single weekend, a different country brings its own music and cultural story, painting it across the clouds. It feels like the entire city stops whatever they are doing, steps out of their houses, and decides to celebrate purely for the sake of being alive. As a French team display choreographs perfectly to a classical symphony, you realize the sheer scale of the artistry. This is an intense, incredibly high-stakes competition. Teams spend months designing these 20-minute sets. They map out every single launch down to the millisecond so the bursts match the beat of the music echoing from the massive speakers. Da Nang provides the canvas, but the world brings the paint. The locals take immense pride in hosting the globe, transforming the riverbanks into a massive open-air theater where language barriers vanish completely, replaced by universal awe under the stars. The real magic happens right on the river. You look toward the famous Dragon Bridge, illuminated in bright LEDs, seemingly watching the spectacle. Floating stages are set up directly on the water, while hundreds of small boats bob in the gentle current, offering front-row seats. You get sight of the intricate water choreography, low-level pyrotechnics that skip and spin across the river's surface before shooting upwards. The grand final is always the most intense. The sky turns completely white, raining weeping willows of gold dust that slowly drift down, leaving thick, beautiful smoke over the dark water. When the final explosion fades, a heavy, ringing silence takes over for just a heartbeat. Then, the entire crowd erupts into applause. You join in, your hands clapping alongside 1,000 others in the humid night air. Walking back through the packed streets, the smell of gunpowder still clings to your clothes. You realize this was never really about the fireworks. It is about that fleeting moment when thousands of people stand shoulder to shoulder, looking up at the exact same sky, sharing the exact same wonder. You remember the glowing embers reflecting in the wide eyes of a child. The festival typically runs over several weekends from June to mid-July. Shows usually start around 8 p.m., with each participating country performing on different nights. The main stage is situated along the river near the Novotel. It is best reached by taxi, grab, or walking, as nearby roads are usually closed to traffic. Dress in light, breathable summer clothing since summer nights in Da Nang are hot and humid. Comfortable walking shoes are highly recommended due to road closures and crowds. Official grandstand tickets cost around 800,000 to 3 million VND depending on your seating choice. Alternatively, you can watch for free from nearby bridges or book a river cruise ticket. The event attracts massive crowds, so expect heavily congested areas and slow movement. It is generally very safe, but keep your valuables secure to avoid pickpockets in dense gatherings. Beyond the breathtaking fireworks displays, make sure to enjoy the live musical performances and cultural shows. The spectacular grand final night is an absolute must-see.
Please leave a comment to share your thoughts and queries.